Today, I'm going to talk about the mindset it takes to become a real estate investor. My name is Tamila Rajasingham. I'm a real estate investor, global team leader, and real estate agent at eXp Realty. Please subscribe to our channel, hit the like button, and hit the notification bell to get updates on new content. If you're a real estate investor or in the process of becoming a real estate investor and would like turnkey, low price, high ROI with a strong cash flow options, make sure you comment down below to get access. Now let's dive into the mindset that it takes to become a real estate investor. I know this is one of those things that a lot of people don't think about, but every single time Josh and I are at events and are talking to people, whether it be real estate agents or investors, one of the common things that we notice is that people get excited about being there. However, most people, when we start having conversation about real estate investing, you could tell a lot of their mindset and the questions they ask goes towards all the things that could go wrong rather than looking at all the opportunities with investing. And to me, that's an issue, and you need to look into the root cause of why the thought process are coming up, which is why the number one thing on my list is to do your research. Learn as much as you can so that you are as comfortable as possible taking on this new endeavor. A lot of the time, if you notice, some of the times when we ask questions, it arises from a place of fear, which is why in order to bring down your level of fear, you need to be able to do as much as research as possible to answer all of the questions you may have to bring you to the point of place where you look at the rewards and not so much of the risk. Speaking about risk, let's talk a little bit about that. Speaking of risk, let's be honest, it exists in every investment, which is why you want to do as much due diligence as possible so that you're taking calculated risk. And this is a very similar conversations that we have with a lot of our partners, is that when things aren't going right, you're able to look at, have I done my work to as protect me as possible in this situation? So you're looking at a situation from a more sound level. And another mindset that I want to touch upon a lot of real estate investors focus on is long term. So don't get caught up on all the little details and the monthly cash flow that's going to really hold you down and increase a lot of your doubt. The moment that you accept that real estate investing is going to be challenging, like anything that has high reward, and you're able to take actions towards keeping the liability as low as possible for you, and you have the right team in place, you've done your due diligence, and you don't have anything to really worry about. And as problems arise, you deal with them. A lot of the time, our mind goes towards all the problems that could come out of an issue, but in reality, those thoughts aren't truly real. And what's really important here, the moment you start focusing on all the things that something can go wrong, that expands. In turn, take all of those energies and thoughts and put it towards your real estate investment portfolio so that you're able to see the possibilities and opportunities that can come out of that. The reason why a lot of real estate investors have a strong mindset is because they have this desire to succeed, because they have a strong action plan in place. If you're thinking about getting into real estate investing, make sure you connect with us to get access to the investor guide and our investment coaching. Make sure you check the description below. Another key aspect to an investor's mindset is the ability to be patient. Let go of the thought process of instant gratification. This is a long-term game. Every single time when I talk to somebody about real estate investing, they always ask me about the return and not so much about the process and the ability to succeed on a long-term level. And to be honest, this goes towards my real estate agents as well. I'm a team leader for real estate agents around the world. And one of the most common questions a lot of agents get asked is, oh my goodness, how do you get my first deal? How do I succeed? When there's a ton of work that goes beyond on the back end that nobody really ever talks about. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, it's really about looking ahead. Take a lot of your energy and think about all the things that could go right so that you're able to spot opportunities rather than holding yourself back. Remember, you're the only one in your way, or sometimes your partner or someone in your inner circle, and which is why I really want to talk about the people that you're surrounded by. When you think about an investor mindset, you have to talk about the people and the knowledge that you're surrounded by. What kind of conversation are you having on a daily basis? Who are you speaking to on a daily basis? What kind of information are you consuming on a daily basis? You learn to understand that when you become an investor, that you speak a little bit of a different language and your inner circle may change. We realized the more and more we got into the real estate realm, we were surrounded by people that were thinking very much like us. It's really important. One aspect of creating this strong mindset is accepting these new changes, but also allowing you to keep in mind of your own goals and purpose of why you got into real estate investing. In other words, don't lose yourself in the process. And to me, it's always about leading with love, compassion, kindness, and you'll always remember that even though I'm into real estate investing, it's really about giving back and creating a life that's fulfilling for me and my family. And which is why a lot of the time the people and the partners that we partner with are very much people that are like us. And it's truly humbling when you're surrounded by people in your circle that are speaking about the very similar aspirations and dreams that you have for yourself. And that truly makes It really a reality knowing that you're walking towards something in a positive direction and that you're walking towards your purpose. I want to keep the best for last. And a lot of people talk about this, and this is applicable in any business. Make sure you truly understand your business. Know your numbers, because the more you understand your business and the structure, the process, the numbers that goes behind the analytic part of your business, it'll truly put you in a mindset that you can never think about when of the challenges, and you'll focus a lot on all of your success and the wins. Another key aspect to a real estate investor's mindset is making sure that you remain in control at all times. And when you ask me what does it mean to be in control at all time, it's making sure that you have access to all of your numbers, making sure you're asking the questions, making sure you're managing the managers. That means that you're always keeping an eye on the property managers. You understand the tenancy act of your province that you're investing in, making sure that you understand your business at a level that you're able to connect with your team and moving them forward out towards your goals. I wanted to keep the best for last. And this one is about understanding your business, understanding your process, making sure you have a strong action plan in place, but it's really about understanding your numbers on an analytics level. The more you know your business, you're able to find inefficiencies, you know when you're going to succeed, you don't have to worry about anything, hence nothing is going to hold you back. Your mindset isn't going to hold you back. Your unreal thought process, things that aren't real, isn't going to hold you back, and you're able to move towards your purpose in a sound manner, in a clear way. And in hence, it might take you there quicker than you thinking about all the things that could go wrong or the challenges in reality when it doesn't exist. And to be honest, in real estate investing, a lot of things can happen, and a lot of scary things have happened. And for Josh and I, a lot of things have happened. And I'll tell you one thing. Josh and I learned a lot more from doing and taking actions than any book has ever taught us. And the more we got to learn about us, our process, and how we like to deal with our challenges, the more everything got clear. And I challenge you to work really closely. And a lot of the time when you get into real estate investing, you're going to probably do it with your partner. Make sure they're on the same page with you, whether it's your parents, whether it's your partner, whether it's your friend, whoever is getting into this game with you. Make sure you sit down and make sure you have the same mindset in place. Because Josh and I go to a lot of real estate investing events, and we start talking to one of the partners, and then we ask the same questions to the other partner, and you could tell the one person has all the questions that to do with fear, or the root causes, or the root places the fear, where the other person is talking about all the things that could go right. And to me, that's a red flag. That means that the moment that we're about to put an offer in, there's gonna be that buyer's remorse that's gonna come in place, right? So we're really wary about that when we're looking for partners. So make sure you're asking your partner a lot of questions. Make sure you're on the same page. And this could really open a can of worms for you guys if you've never done this before. So start getting to know each other. Find out where your comfortability is, and you don't have to dive into it and start doing everything, right? Find something that you like, a system that you like, whether you want to do single family, whether you want to do a burst strategy, buy and hold, whatever the strategy that you want to do, make sure you find it, stick with it, and if you don't like it, you can always change. Once again, if you're looking for turnkey real estate solutions to get started on your real estate investing, low price with high ROI, and the key part is strong cash flow, USD dollars every single month, I'll send you a link for you to subscribe. Make sure you stay connected. Once again, thank you so much for watching. My name is Tamila Rajasingham. I'm a real estate investor, real estate agent, particularly for investors, as well as a global team leader at eXp Realty. Please subscribe to our channel, hit the like button, and hit the notification bell for more up-to-date content. See you next time.